So now I need to look at this event, the action performed event, and gather the results from these two fields and display them here when that button's pressed. So if I click the down arrow, it shows me a suggested method to be created, and if I click that, it writes the text for that event, and then opens me into the code view. So it created JButton calculate action performed, and this is attached to the action performed event of that button. So now I have to do something, and this is where this part of the demo could sort of take a long time. So I'm going to copy and paste some text from that I already wrote for this. Okay. So I'll paste in some text. NetBeans is cool. You can do Alt-Shift-F, and it formats the text. So if I want to get the text from that field, I have to call its getText method, and I think I called it input or something, input1, getText, and I use the method on double called parseDouble so that I can try and retrieve it as a double. And if it fails, I have to put this in a try-catch block, because if you put text in there and it fails, it'll throw an exception. And then in this case, I'll catch it. Ooh, I've got to insert the reference. Let's see here. Add import. Yes, thank you. I have to catch the exception. In this case, I'll catch every exception, any generic exception, and put a message in a little dialog box, invalid input, and then I'll print the message text, the one that comes along with whatever method is, whatever exception is thrown. So here I'll create a variable x, I'll create a variable y, double y equals, and I'll get the text on the second field. And then I'll try to add the two together and set the text of the other field. So I'll say j something or other, j label the result, dot set text. And I want to set that equal to x plus y. Now, that's going to be a double, and it'll have to get cast to being a string. So I could do it right and say string dot value of, and then give it that object that double value. Let's see here, 1, 2, 1, 0, not. So what am I missing here? Oh, of course, I declared x and y in a try-catch block, so they might not exist. So let me declare them in the class and just set them here. So go to the top, and inside the class, but not in any of the methods, I'll create a couple variables. I'll say double x and a double y. Probably won't need a result. We'll just return it directly without assigning it to anything. So now I can say retrieve the values from the form, add them together, and send its result back to the label. And I'm doing this every time you click the button. So let's see if it works. I'm just going to click play. You can ignore that form. So let's see here. I can type here 5, and here 7 equals 12. Hey, it worked. And what happens if I give this some text? Blah, blah, blah. Invalid input. Please enter numeric value. So I'll just go back to the design view and show you that what's nice about this is that you can move these things around, and for instance, their location on the canvas is specified as an offset from the panel that it's in. So because I snap that calculate button to the outside, and then I'll snap this panel to the main frame, put these up here, put the result, and they'll follow the frame. And now I want to set the widths of these things. Kind of nice, you can control click both of them and say same size, call them same width. And I think I can set the width of them so that they don't resize depending on the text that's in them. I can go down to layout, horizontal size, and type a value, say 60. And these two are set to be the same size. So you noticed it followed the other one. You can also do a change whether it's right justified, for instance, or not. So it's a real convenient way to set these properties, because otherwise it's a lot of set this, set that, set text, set whatever. Go to the panel, create a new border from the border factory object, and then supply it to the border property of the panel. It's a real pain. However, in this case, I can just go to the border, open this thing and say titled border, and give it the title. Add these. And now, when I play this thing, and it's resizable, notice it's following where I snapped it. Oops. Oh, it doesn't automatically select the text. I bet that's another property. There you go. Works. Thanks. Bye.